Anyway, things continue. They go over exactly what might happen later on in later chapters with these awakened zone fruit users, and then we cut to Chief Magellan. He's running through the hallway looking for Blackbeard,
He was wondering about Shiryu and what happened to Shiryu after he was sent to fight Blackbeard.
but we see Shiryu is in the monitor room killing a guard. Although I'm sure he's not dead since this is One Piece. Although it's a minor character, so maybe. A marked guard as it would be in Austin Powers, but you don't even have a name tag on. So we see that Shiryu's.
He cut the communications to the surveillance room.
He obviously also has plans. I mean, everyone here has an ulterior motive apparently, and I mean this isn't a big surprise since he was in jail. But I'm a little curious as to why Magellan and everyone else hadn't figured that he might have ulterior motives.
Let's moving further down the page here. We see on level 2 that Buggy and Mr. 3 have sort of won the day there. And
I don't really know how they didn't bump into Blackbeard, since he must have gone through somewhere to get from 1 to 3, unless he's able to teleport himself, which I wouldn't be that surprised about.
I mean, his power is kind of gravity, which implies black holes, which is pretty much crazy.
Anyway, we cut back to Luffy and Blackbeard, who Luffy's pretty much just stating that he needs to go see Ace, and he can't deal with Blackbeard right now, and Blackbeard refers back.
But basically, Blackbeard is being Blackbeard, and that he sort of believes in the power of fate, and that nothing is impossible. After all, the Sky Island did exist, and One Piece probably exists too, and pirates have to have their dreams.
I mean, this really... I like how Skypiea and Jaya are all seeming a lot more useful, even though at the time it definitely did not seem as useful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially rewatching what Funimation put out a year and a half ago. I mean, Skypiea, it seems slow and detached, but we're starting to see a little bit more of what fits in, mostly with Dials at this point, like with Usopp in his fight with Luffy, or Usopp in his fight with, which one? The girl from Thriller Bark.
With Perona?
Perona. I thought it was Perona.
I know you didn't like that character very much.
Yeah, but, anyway, we continue down the chapter, and he pretty much claims that One Piece also existed, as Ed said, and that they were going to find it, I assume, at one point. And I think they're setting up a final battle of sorts. I mean, maybe not, but this seems like a big setup. Usually when things are in big text in this, like, I'm going to Marine headquarters, it's going to happen. That's what I think, at least. I mean, that happened with Impel Down.
Mm-hmm.
You could
All right,
continue.
and next page, and so Blackbeard announces his plan to the entire assembled jail there.
This sounds very crocodile-ish in announcing his plan.
Yeah, and it says in just a few hours we'll be showing you the ultimate show to shake the world to its core, whatever that means.
Well, that's pretty much been the way this has worked. We cut to each member of the crew that has assembled, which has been an odd crew, but a pretty damn powerful one.
Yeah, just having all sorts of weird reactions, and everyone moves on to the next level here. And then we get the nice little fan service here on the next page with Sadi-chan hanging from a ceiling tied by ropes, and I don't know, she's dressed in leather, and
you really don't have to go further into that.
No comment.
I mean, I don't really think you could project fan service through audio, but yeah, you could try if you want. No, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, we see Sadi-chan has been tied up by, I think, Luffy and his crew. Eva was fighting.
Eva was the one who did it, yeah.
Anyway, Magellan finds her there, and they untie her, and then he bumps into Blackbeard. And then he gets pretty angry and releases his Hydra at Blackbeard and his crew, and it seems like it all happened pretty quick, so I'm almost 100% positive this isn't over. But through the next 2 pages, they fight, and Blackbeard seems to be at least crippled for the moment, since he absorbs all the pain as part of his devil fruit.
Since his power nullifies devil fruit powers, it's going to be interesting to see how much effect this poison actually has on him.
And see if he envelops the poison within him, if that does anything, since... I mean, I don't know exactly how he's going to respond to this, and I'm surprised he even let Magellan attack. I guess it was just quick enough. I mean, we'll see once it's animated, I guess. And hopefully animated right away, and shown right away, but... Anyway,
Basically, and we don't know what Magellan has planned here, but the implication in him talking to Hannibal and saying that he's his successor it seems that Magellan is prepared to die for this, for whatever it is, and then he declares that he's going to make sure that Straw Hat never leaves this place alive.
Though I doubt he'll die, he'll probably go somewhere else.
Okay.
I mean, it was a very good chapter. I think we've had some of the best chapters in a really
Mhm.
long time. We were saying since the post Aeneas Lobby arc with
Mhm.
the revelation about Luffy's father and grandfather.